Okay guys, time to make some wine. So it comes with pretty good instructions. It gives you step by step what you should do. These are all of our ingredients that are laid out here. The bentonite, this is the sorbate, this is for the last stage when we're gonna clear our wine. This is our juice. The difference between the brew bag and the serving bag is this line. So that tells you where your fill line is. So we're gonna put, first we're gonna put the juice in, then we're gonna put the bentonite in, and then we're gonna fill it up to this line right here. This is my brew assistant, Mia. She's gonna hold the bag for me while I pour the juice in, okay? It does not say anything about sanitizing, but with us, we always sanitize everything, especially since you're not boiling or anything else. We wanna make sure everything stays good and clean, okay? Because we don't want no bugs in our wine. So, I'm sanitizing my scissors. I'm gonna sanitize the corner of my bag because it says just to clip the bag. We're gonna take this cap off and set it down, and I'm gonna spray the top of the cap just to sanitize it. Now we're gonna clip the corner, and then the juice is gonna go in the bag. Yeah, hold it really still for me, okay? Hold it over the table for me, please. Hold on. As you can see, you kind of have to go slow. Put it down, baby. Put it down. So it does get kind of heavy. I would rest this bag on the table as you're doing it.
Can I put this part on?
No, just be careful, please. Just stay right there. This part's kind of tricky, trying to pour one bag to the other without making any spills, which, as you can see, I've done a little bit. But if I'm not spilling stuff, I'm not doing it right. Okay, so that's all of our juice. Now you can see the bag actually stands up by itself now. So then it says to put in our bentonite. And again, I sanitized everything before I cut it open. Your bentonite is a clay-like substance, and this is going to help collect all your proteins at the bottom so that your wine is clear whenever you get finished. And this kit is a Cabernet, so it's calling for the oak chips. You're going to put your oak chips in at this point because you don't want to make sure everything's sanitized again. So yeah, you want to make sure your oak gets in there in the very beginning because it's saying from 3 weeks from start to finish. So it's not going to take long, so you're not going to have time for that oak to absorb in as much as you would for a 6-week kit, which is what our normal big kits call for our wine, for our reds. So that's all gone from there. We'll do this one. This is the other, it's just 2 different kinds of oak that it's calling for. And this, of course, is just a starter kit. This is not for somebody who's been doing it for a long time, but it's really cool to get for somebody for, you know, if you think they might like making their own wine, they like to drink wine. This will give them a good idea that they can actually make wine before they invest in a whole bunch of equipment and things. So now it says to top up our bag to the fill line, which is this black line. Now it's not telling us to do any kind of hydrometer reading or anything. So we just kind of got to trust our numbers on this. So I'm going to stand up to pour this in. And we're going to pour up to the fill line. And we'll be back in just a minute, okay?